What's up, I Talk Anime warriors and magic users? Today we're stepping back onto the battleground of Our Last Crusade, or the rise of a new world. This is a series many of us were genuinely excited to see return for Season 2, but let's be real, things got complicated fast. With Season 2 now fully aired, the big question looms, will we get a Season 3? And more importantly, what happened with that second season? Let's break it all down. Our Last Crusade is adapted from an ongoing light novel series that currently has an impressive 16 volumes published. That's a lot of stories still waiting to be told. The first two seasons were brought to life by Studio Silverlink, solo on Season 1 and then in partnership with Studio Palette for Season 2. Overall, the series holds a MyAnimeList rating of around 6.69, but for this one, especially when talking about the future, we have to address the reception of Season 2, because that's where things get heated. When Season 2 dropped, it sparked a major conversation among fans, and not always in a good way. Many longtime viewers who loved Season 1 felt like Season 2 was a huge step down. One of the biggest complaints was the drop in animation quality. The art style was described as cheaper, less detailed, even washed out. Colors were too bright, movements too fast, like everything was playing in 1.5x speed. Characters didn't feel like themselves, expressions were flat, and many fans commented that certain behaviors and lines were completely out of character, like the cast had been rewritten without notice. Pacing became another huge issue. Scenes felt rushed, dialogue came off like giant run-on sentences, and major moments like explosions or emotional beats flew by without proper build-up. Viewers who came for the military romance action drama were suddenly met with something closer to a rom-com packed with awkward fan service. The shift was jarring. Fans who had once praised the depth of the story were now calling it lackluster, unbearable, even a disgrace. Some said they barely recognized the characters anymore. Some dropped the show halfway through. For a sequel, this kind of backlash is a serious red flag and a major strike against any plans for a continuation. So let's talk about Season 3. What are the chances we'll see Our Last Crusade return again? As of June 24th, 2025, there's been no official announcement for a Season 3. And honestly, considering the reaction to Season 2, that's not exactly surprising. But let's break it down.
First off, the source material is one thing that's definitely in its favor. 16 volumes and counting, that's a ton of material left to adapt. Season 1 covered about 4 volumes and Season 2 likely continued with a few more. If content is the only concern, then yes, there's absolutely enough for multiple seasons beyond what we've already seen. So from a story standpoint, a Season 3 could happen. Then comes the studio situation. Studio Silverlink did Season 1 solo, but Season 2 brought in Studio Palette, and that's when fans started noticing a shift. Whether it was a scheduling issue, budget limitations, or creative decisions, something clearly went wrong in the execution. And unless the production committee addresses that in a serious way, they'll have a hard time regaining audience trust. Studios have to deliver consistency, especially when adapting a story fans are already emotionally invested in. But the biggest hurdle is reception. Audience reaction matters more than anything when it comes to sequels. When a second season alienates its core audience and underperforms in streaming, disc sales, and most critically light novel sales, it creates a ripple effect. If fans walked away from Season 2 angry, disappointed, or just disinterested, then even the light novel likely suffered. And when the anime hurts the original source instead of promoting it, production committees take notice. They hesitate to greenlight another installment when the last one caused backlash. So here's the truth. The chances of Season 3 happening anytime soon are low. Not impossible, but low. It would take a major reevaluation, new direction, better studio coordination, maybe even a soft reboot approach to turn things around. And even if that miracle happened, we wouldn't hear about it for years. If a Season 3 was greenlit today, we're talking a late 2026 or 2027 announcement with a release somewhere around 2029 or beyond. That's a long wait and a tall order for a franchise still trying to recover from its last misstep. In the end, while the light novel still holds great potential, the anime adaptation has taken some serious hits. For fans who stuck around despite Season 2's flaws, it's frustrating to watch something you love struggle so publicly. And for those who dropped it, it feels like the Crusade already ended, just not the way it was meant to. So what about you? Did Season 2 ruin Our Last Crusade for you, or did you still find some magic in it? Do you think it deserves a third season, or should the anime rest while the light novel continues the fight? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to I Talk Anime, and thank
Thanks for watching. Here's hoping that whatever comes next brings back the spark this series once had.